Okay, perfect. We're recording. Just bear with us for 1 second while we share our screen. We're excited to share with you and get started.
Okay, got the first screen up.
And you're off.
Okay, great. Thanks for being here. My name is Joe Kinney, and I'm a distributor with USANA Health Sciences. And I've been in the healthcare business for about a little over 40 years, and I've treated literally thousands of patients. Some of them are healthy, some of them are unhealthy. I think when I asked them the question, the biggest question I would have for them was, are they okay with where they were at the time? Because some people don't want to make any big changes in their life, and that's okay. Then I asked, have they considered doing something about it? So one of the things I'd ask you is, if you're one of those people, then I'm glad you're listening, because I was in that same situation. And if you're like me, I said that I think I've tried everything. And when I was first introduced to USANA, I had probably 15 to 20 bottles of supplements in my cabinet in the kitchen, and I would every month spend hundreds of dollars on getting all the different vitamins that were out there. I've kind of been competitive athletic most of my life, and been competing in either bike racing or running. And what I didn't know, though, is that very few of those supplements had the nutrients available, bioavailable nutrients in them to accomplish what I was hoping they would accomplish. So let me just start here by saying, here's where the story begins. And this is Dr. Myron Wentz. He's the founder of USANA Health Sciences. He's an internationally recognized microbiologist and immunologist. He began with a company called Gull Laboratories, where he kept human cells alive in petri dishes. So he was very knowledgeable about what it took to keep those healthy cells alive. And because of that, he would see a lot of different diseases and what could be accomplished with certain supplementation on those cells. And it was just later on after that that he decided that he would start USANA Health Sciences. And one of the biggest things that I think that it was amazing about this beginning this is his whole vision was to see a healthy world out there. His business is worldwide, and so you can see in this map here that it's in just about every country. Europe, all the Americas, not so much in South America, but in Mexico and Colombia. It's all over Europe and all over the Asian continents there, and Australia. 24 different markets. And this is one of the main reasons that when I was first introduced into it, I was so excited about it, because he had told me that there was $1 million guarantee that USANA put out for all their athletes. And at the time, they had about 600 or 700 athletes using USANA. And these were professional athletes as well as Olympic athletes. And they trusted their nutrition to USANA, because for one thing, if you're an Olympian, you can't be found taking some supplement that has something that's banned. And so they gave these athletes a $1 million guarantee that they would never find anything a banned substance within the USANA products. So I was really excited about that. Also, to know that there's names up here that you'll see, like WTA, the Women's Tennis Association is in a sponsorship with USANA. Also, the Spartan just recently joined Spartan races. So, when you think of how many thousands of athletes now are taking it, and I mean Olympians and elite athletes, again, it was something that I was considering. Sonaviv is a medical institute in Rosarito, Mexico, that was started by Dr. Wentz, and it was specifically to have a state-of-the-art technology and integrative approach to healing that you couldn't have maybe up here. So they're also going to be something on a par of excellence that you're not going to find here in America. Again, I've been in the healthcare field for 40 years in physical therapy, and I can tell you that it's big business in hospitals, and they don't have the same paradigm in Sonavie that they do up here. Also, some of the other impressive doctors, like Dr. Oz, is in partnership with USANA as well. He's done a lot to help change people's lives for the better. Let me go on to the next one. True Health Foundation, another thing that Dr. Wentz has started in helping people in impoverished countries to bring them nutrients and food to help sustain their communities. The third-party references and testing is probably one other main reason why I decided on USANA supplements. And I think the NutriSearch, the supplemental guide put out by Lyle McWilliams, was probably a big factor in that. When I looked at what I had taken on my other supplements, and in that guide, it will show you how much on a scale of what should be in a blended standard would show you what the ingredients were. I was amazed at how poorly they were constructed and very little bioavailability in any of those. And I don't want to mention names of different supplements on the market. Some of the biggest ones that you see advertised all the times have the least amount in them that there could possibly be. And so you're getting maybe 1/10 of what you're paying for, if even that, because the fact that it doesn't really break down very well. I did the test myself where you put vitamins in water and just see how long it took for them to dissolve. And the ones that I were taking didn't dissolve at all after an hour. And the USANA ones, after 30 minutes, they're always doing research and development. And USANA every year comes up with something new. Their newest is the intelligence technology, which they have in their vitamins and skincare line. And this has to do with cell signaling technology that is patented, that they're able to send the nutrients right to the cells where they go right into your mitochondria to make the big changes that signal those replications, and they call it replenishing and renewing. And I am just blown away by all the research that happens. Every year they come up with something that's better than before. Remember, when I started taking these, they were called the essentials. Now they're called the cell essentials. But what they had said was that these, let me turn here, this is the cell essentials right here. Now it's showing the health pack as well. But these were the flagship of USANA. And the reason that I was so drawn to this was they were explaining that I didn't need to take 20 different bottles of cell essentials. All I needed were these minerals and antioxidants in a synergistic form would give me everything, or at least 95 to 96% of everything that my body needed every day. I would add to that fish oil as well. So I was taking their biomegas as well with the essentials at the time. And that provided all of the nutrients that my body really required. But as an athlete, you know, I was always looking for that extra edge. And you can see they also have their optimizers. Proflavanol C100 is one that I continue to take. CoQ10, now they call it CoQ9 30, is also one that I take daily because I want the extra boost as an athlete. I went to the nationals in track and field in 100 meters, and at 60 years old, you need all the edge that you can get. And Biomega Vitamin D, again, for your immune system booster, huge. Booster C is something that my whole family uses. Proglucamine, I can't say enough good about that. Any illness and proglucamine within 1 to 2 days. Some amazing results. Again, there's endocrine system, skeletal system. If you have a need for extra nutrients rather than just the cell essentials, they have these. Digestive systems, I use probiotics daily, enzymes daily, especially at my age now. I have found that the digestive enzymes are huge in helping my arthritis out because I'm starting to get arthritis in my joints. I'm 68 years old now. and by taking the digestive enzymes, discovered that the real reason why I was getting arthritis is because I wasn't digesting my food properly, and it creates all that inflammation. And as we get older, we discover that that's one of the things that you have to look at. So, you know, along with everything that you're taking into your body, the whole foods that you should be eating, they also have Nutrimeal and My Smart Shakes, which are healthy alternatives if you want to lose weight, especially, or if you want to get yourself off sugar. These meal replacement systems are fantastic to stop the cravings that you have. Here's the 5-day reset. And I've used that. My wife uses that all the time. It's really a great jump start to get you to not crave as many carbohydrates. So I don't take in any sugar that's like in cookies or cake candy. I don't eat that. But nevertheless, I still crave oatmeal and raisins and things like that, which are sugar. So if you want to stop those carbohydrate cravings, you have to eliminate it, and these do a very wonderful job. The Rev 3 drink, a great alternative to the drinks out there, the Monsters and those type of drinks that are out there, because these are very helpful for you. And of course, the BioBar. The thing that's interesting about this is it's a prebiotic and a probiotic blend, which if you're working out either before or after your workout is a great optimizer. The biggest organ in your body is your skin, and they've got the best skincare line you could ever want to use. The Celavive came out just a few years ago. My wife and I use it. I can't say enough about it because being a guy, we tend to go, oh, it's just lotions, it's just lotions. But when I tried it, when it first came out at convention, I was amazed at what it did to my skin. I had a dark spot on my forehead that I put apple cider vinegar on and scratched it and made it much worse. And so what I did was I put this toner on. First I did the cleanser, I put the toner on, and I put the vitalizing serum on that they have. And you cannot believe how fast that healed. Before the convention was over, within the 2 days after using it, that was gone on my face. So I was just amazed. All I can tell you is it works. The Sensei line was the line just before Celavive. Again, they have shampoos and shower gels. I continue to use those, and body and hand lotion. Again, those are part of my everyday usage. There's an opportunity along with this in USANA that at first I didn't embrace, but once I was a preferred customer for a while, I was seeing how the distributor above me, he was a gold director, was implementing this in his life and making some really big changes. And I was looking for a change in my life too, that I could be my own boss, where I could open up a business myself. This company will give you that opportunity to open your own business. There's 7 different ways where you can earn income with USANA. Retail sales is easy. Anyone can do it. It's just adding customers underneath your stores that you open up. They're called business centers. Weekly commissions start. They're either 10% or 20% if you have 3 business centers. There's the new thing that just came out called the PC order bonus, which anyone who's a distributor who signs up a preferred customer starts off with a 10% bonus on that preferred customer. And here's what's amazing. It continues month after month so long as they keep taking the product. They also have lifetime matching bonuses. Again, there's so many incentives and leadership bonuses I won't go into right now. But getting signed up in this business, let me just go to the compensation plan. You start out with a business center, and the points are points because the currency around the world is different. In one country, it's worth $1 is worth one thing. In Mexico, it's worth another. In Europe, it's worth another. So they go on a point system. And so this model that you're looking here is a health pack, and it's 100 points. Here in America, it costs about $131. So if you were to sign somebody up as as a preferred customer, they would get their 10% bonus, and 40 or 70 points would roll up. But if you're getting that for yourself, it's 100 points. And you can see that if you had 4 of them, it adds up to 400 gross sales volume. Let me go on to the next one really quick here. This shows how you get paid, and it's called a binary system of payment. But what you do is you see you as business center number 1, also you in 2 and 3. And so it only takes 200 points to start out with 3 business centers now. It used to be 400 points. So this is a wonderful change that USANA has made just recently, where you can start out with just 200 points. You'll own 3 business centers, which means 3 different stores. Or you could look at it as your business center number 1 and business center number 2 and 3 are just part of your franchise. Well, you introduce Bob, and he goes under business center 2, the left side, and Sue under the right side, and they generate their same business center franchises and add customers to them, and it adds up those points. When the points are even on both sides, over 125 points, you get paid, and that happens on a weekly basis. And depending on how many points and how many people you have under you is what your check looks like as a commission check. But don't forget, if you have preferred customers, you're also getting those bonuses weekly. The potential is big. Again, when I saw what my sponsor was doing in his business, I got very excited. I think that I've already talked about the bonus. Here are some of the packs that they've just come up with recently that I'm really excited about, called the Shake It Up pack. That's the one that I've started with this month, and I would love to share it with anybody who wants to make some changes. It's a whole month's supply of shakes. You've got a couple of optimizers, but the main thing is you've got your health pack, which gives you a 28-day supply of the Essentials and some of the important optimizers, along with some probiotics. If you want to make some changes, one great package to do it. But that may not be what you're interested in. Maybe your skincare. They've got the Get Gorgeous pack and Balance for your belly. That's mostly probiotics and Fibergy and things like that that are going to be healthy for your gut change. Get Energized if you want to boost your energy level. They've got whatever pack that you want. So I think that the final thing I would say was that if you're one of those people who were ready to switch to a healthier lifestyle, then you could clearly see how USANA is the way to go. So let me know how you'd like to get started, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you.